Teachers, faculty, grads, loved ones, community sponsors, and guests. I'd just like to start off by saying what a true honor it is to be before you speaking today. I don't really understand why you chose me to be here, though. I mean, my voice cracks, I have duck feet, and it's a big responsibility to be up here for somebody who doesn't even have a driver's license. To be candid, I did just say yes for the money, 100%, but it turned out there isn't any money that exists for this position, so I'm just doing it for you guys. Bear with me. I did do some research in preparation for this speech, and I found out that there's a few things that valedictorians are supposed to do. I mean, don't always follow the rules, but thought I would at least try and follow the guidelines here, but in Crusader style. Let's try up here. The first thing a valedictorian is supposed to do is come up with an insightful metaphor for school or life. And, you know, Mom always says life was like a box of chocolates. We're not doing that one today. My idea is that life is like a game of Mario Kart. That's Crusader style. In our game of Mario Kart, we've only just completed the first of several laps. Graduating from the first lap is pretty sweet. It marks a big accomplishment in our lives. But it's not the end of the race. Don't get me wrong, it has been a tough road to get here. Shells flying at you, banana peels, just left and right, but it's not the end of the road. You overcame these obstacles, and that's why we celebrate today. There's going to be more obstacles in the future, but don't you fret. The obstacles of the future really aren't that different from what we've already faced. Sure, next time it might be a red shell instead of a green shell, but hey, a shell's a shell. And you've already proven that you can handle it. Similarly, the people around you aren't really going to change. No matter where, you're always going to find a Princess Peach or a Bowser in the crowd. And that's because people are people. No matter where you go, there's always going to be the same personalities. But that's good. You have learned how to interact with these people around you, and so now all you have to do is take that knowledge and put it elsewhere. Something that has changed a lot in our last lap and will continue to change is you. When you started off, you were anxious about the race, you're flying off the track, hitting the wall, missing warning signs, taking dangerous shortcuts, but over the past lap, we have learned so much. The second lap has got to be easier. Remember how much grade 9 drama there was in comparison to grade 12? The differences in all of us since the beginning of this lap are incredible. There will be struggles in the future, and at times it may feel like you're falling behind, but just remember to look for that mystery box thing that turns you into a rocket and then it just propels you to success. The second thing which valedictorians are expected to do is give some sort of secondhand wisdom, often in the form of a quotation. The wisest of the wise are usually sourced. The Dalai Lama, Mother Teresa, 2 Chainz, the greats. However, that's not Crusader style. McDonald's, the Golden Arches, Mickey D's, Ranch and Ronnie's. That's Crusader style. Ray Kroc, the man we have to thank for this delectable food, the founder, once said, "While formal schooling is an important advantage, it is not a guarantee of success, nor is its absence a fatal handicap." This quotation speaks to all of us. What Kroc is saying isn't that going to school is bad or that not going to school is bad, but that going to school isn't the most important factor in success. This is something I thoroughly believe in as well. As long as you're pursuing your happiness and working diligently at whatever you're doing, then you will be successful no matter which life path you take. The third law of valedictorian speech writing is talking about the important things our graduating class has learned in this great institution of academia. In Crusader style, everything important we learned in the parking lot. We learned to be creative, be problem solvers, be individuals. In the parking lot, creativity could be seen in the wild and sometimes eccentric positions of vehicles, problem solving in the ability to maneuver around said vehicles, and individualism. I mean, it's not just mom's sedan and WO. There was tractors, snowmobiles, the odd lawnmower. The fourth item on the speech to-do list is to thank all of the people who helped us get to where we are today. That really is Crusader style. We are gracious, we are thankful, and we are kind. I'd like to start off by thanking the Academy. They got me up here today. Really, I just want to thank all of you teachers, staff, volunteers, parents, and families for loving us. We wouldn't be here today if it weren't for all of you. To the parents who drove us early in the morning or late at night, the volunteers and coaches who sacrificed time with their families, the support staff who took care of us when we forgot a lunch or which class we were supposed to be in, and to the teachers who, no matter how stubborn we were, kept trying. All of you have gifted us with your knowledge, experiences, patience, and time, and on behalf of the class of 2014, we are eternally indebted to you. Let's give these people a round of applause. We will do our best to make you proud as we enter adulthood by being happy and never losing our passion. And grads, remember these people that helped us along the way. Remember this school, this home, this family, always. In everything you do, no matter where life takes you, always remember, despite any circumstances you face, that you have all of these people who love and care for you. Unfortunately, we all know firsthand the devastating consequences when we forget that. The final step in the master plan of speech writing is what is called exhorting the grads. Now, I'm not going to lie here, not a clue what that word means, so I just turned to Wikipedia to find out. It means, apparently, that I am to give you some sort of encouragement to achieve greatness. So let's define greatness in Crusader style. Greatness is not necessarily having a huge house or a big family or a prestigious job. Crusader greatness is being happy within yourself. We were all put here with a purpose, and to think that you know what that is at 18 is ridiculous. But relax, okay? Greatness will come. It's like in math class when you just couldn't figure something out. You looked around and everyone else was getting it. And the teacher was sitting there at the front of the room like, oh yeah, you just take the potato here, and you just find the coefficient, and then you carry the elephant over here. It's easy. I don't know why you're not getting it. It made no sense until you finally just worked, and then you got that aha moment, and then you figured out what you were doing. And greatness is like that. You just have to keep plugging away at the problem until you get it. So don't be afraid to change, to adapt, and to follow your heart, because that's when you're going to do something really great, and that's when amazing things will happen. Valedictorians always love to quote Robert Frost, "Two roads diverge in yellow wood." Which you don't really get, because you just chose one path like there was no other option. Don't be afraid to veer off into the woods at any moment, or go back, because you can do that too. Just change whatever path you're on. Like if you walk into the viney, prickly woods or whatever he was in, just turn around, because it's no wall there. You make your own path. Carpe diem, seize the day.